In this video, I'm going to show you how you can start dropshipping from scratch in 2026, step by step, even if you're a complete beginner. Because trust me or not, it's actually easier than you think if you have access to the right tools and the knowledge I'm going to share in this video. These are my exact strategies for better products, better branding, a better website, and overall just having a better store that actually converts and makes you money. I've been doing dropshipping for a couple of years now, and I've really found what works for me, so I'm gonna share that with you in this video because that can save you years of your time. I mean, just look at my channel, you can see like a couple of years back I was barely making any profits. So let's not waste any time, but let's get right into it. Now, first of all, you need to understand the 3 core pillars of dropshipping. The first and one of the most important pillars is your product. If you don't pick a good product, you can do all the marketing in the world and have a really good website, it won't sell. It has to be trustworthy, it should be optimized and shouldn't look scammy so that people that will go on your website actually convert into sales. Then thirdly, you need traffic, right? If you have the best product in the world and also the best store ever and nobody ever sees it and nobody knows this offer is out there, then they won't buy, of course. So you need to get people onto your store and to see your product. Now, luckily, I will explain all of these steps in this video, how you can get the 3 pillars to work for you. Now, first of all, how do you find a winning product? Now, this is something I've covered in the past, and over the past couple of years, I've really found a proven and working method for me to find good winning products. You probably know this TikTok burner method or whatever, but I can tell you these methods don't work in 2026 anymore. Instead, the best method to find a winning product in 2026 will be to use a tool called AutoDS. Now, you've probably heard of AutoDS before because like all of the big people in the dropshipping and e-com scene, they use AutoDS. It is basically an all-in-one dropshipping tool where you can find winning products and also do a bunch of other stuff like fulfilling your orders. Now, what I do to find winning products on AutoDS is I always go onto their marketplace. Here you will find a lot of listed products, and they even have a section of hand-picked products where e-com professionals picked out proven products themselves. So you have people actually show you products and pick products for you. And what I do is always scroll through there for 5 minutes and you'll find a bunch of good products. And then I go through them and look at factors like virality factor, competitors, and of course also if it solves a problem. This is an important one because if you're solving a problem for the customer, it will be way easier for you to sell the product. Now, additionally, what I also like to do is use the TikTok ads buy and Facebook ads buy, and there I also scroll through winning ad creatives so you can see, okay, what kind of products are working well, because if people are running ads for more than 2 months on a product, then they're most certainly profitable, and with that you can also kind of see already for later what kind of angle works in marketing and find good products. And you can even filter by like a bunch of stuff like likes and views, so you can really find the best ad creatives. And yeah, as I said, there's a bunch of other features that I also use, but I will just recommend you guys to check it out for yourself because it's really an insane tool that I've been using for the past year now, and it has got me some crazy results that wouldn't be possible without AutoDS. So I will leave a link for that down below so you can check it out and try it out for yourself for only $1, and you will see that this is the best tool to use in 2026. So yeah, the link is down below. But now the second pillar, how do you create a good website? Now, to start dropshipping, you of course need a website where you sell your product. For that, you want to go to Shopify. There's a lot of other platforms like WooCommerce or Wix out there, but they're not optimized for selling products. The number one platform that people are using to sell e-commerce products or to do dropshipping is Shopify. So what you want to do is search Shopify, or I will leave a link down below where you can sign up for Shopify actually for a free trial as well. So I would just use that offer. This is what I always use. So I will leave that link down below, and then basically just sign up there and create a new store. Now, once you've done that, if you're using AutoDS, you can basically just connect your product, and if not, you can import a new product. Now, once you have your product in Shopify, it is time to do some designing and also making the product page look better. Now, for that, you first of all want to add a bunch of information on your product, right? Mostly it's always default information and you want to make it nice. For that, you can use ChatGPT. It actually works well for copywriting. You can basically just make some nicer titles for the product and then also write a little description that is optimized to target people's emotions and why they should buy the product. Then what I also like to do is add images and GIFs into the product description, because optimally you don't want to have just text in your product description. It's really bad and it will hurt your conversions. Now, additionally, I have like my preset theme that I always use. So I don't really need to do much more than that, but you have to go into your online store editor, so the theme editor. And here I would really, as a beginner, just pick a free theme. You can pick a theme like Dawn or Shine theme, which are completely free. And then you basically want to optimize it for your product. So what I mean by that is to kind of have a cool kind of branding, because this will help you immensely to sell your product. This means if you, for example, have a product that is about water, you can, for example, use blue colors and kind of make it all work nice together. And then also basically customize the sections, have your own images in there. And if you don't find any images of competitors you can also nowadays just use AI. So for example, again, use the ChatGPT AI image generator to generate some image. You can basically just plug your product in there and then let it create some images. I would also advise you to add some things such as some trust badges that improve conversions, like for example reviews. Reviews and social trust is really important, and if you just add some reviews on your store, it will perform way better. So now once you've done that, your store should look something like this, just a nice, clean and simple store that is kind of branded so that customers don't get the vibe that you're dropshipping or that it's like a scammy store. So now we have 2 of the 3 pillars nailed down. We have the product and the store. The third pillar is the marketing. This is also important because you of course want the people to see your product, and then the other 2 pillars can do the work and actually convert them. Now, how do you get reach? Of course, there's some different ways. For example, you can get organic traffic. Now, organic traffic you can get through things such as Instagram or TikTok or even YouTube Shorts. There you basically want to post consistent content of your product, using it, explaining things, and with that drive traffic to your product page, and then you will get some sales. Now, even though I don't do much organic dropshipping, I've done it in the past and it actually works well. I also got a bunch of sales, but now this leads me to the other way to do it, which is paid ads. Now, this is my preferred way because you basically pay money to these social media platforms so that they show your product in front of people and you get a bunch of insights on the social media platforms. The algorithm is really smart. It knows who these people are and how to target people that will actually like your product. So what you can do for that is decide on what kind of social media platform you want to go with. So for example, if you want to advertise on Instagram or TikTok, you can use the Meta Ads Manager or the TikTok Ads Manager. Now, deciding on this is not completely random, right? You want to decide for one first, because I would only start with one, then later you can also use 2 or more ads managers to actually show on different social media platforms. But as you're small, you just want to limit yourself to one. Now, what kind of social media platform you choose actually depends a bit on your product. So if you, for example, have a product that is targeted towards an older audience, it makes much more sense to use the Meta Ads Manager and show this product on Facebook and Instagram instead of TikTok, because on TikTok, the audience is younger. Now, for example, if you have a toy, from my experience, TikTok works way better for that, so you can use TikTok for it. So once you've decided on that, you can go into your ads manager. Now, here's an example for TikTok ads. You can basically just go into your ads manager and then create a brand new campaign. Then here, choose conversions as an optimization event. This is really important because obviously we're not aiming for reach. We're not doing like some exposure campaign. We're aiming for actual conversions, actual sales on the store. Then you will want to create a CBO campaign that it's budget optimized. And here you want to put in your budget that you want to spend every day. For beginners, you want to just start with $50. Then once you've put that in, you want to go to the next page, and here you will be asked to connect your pixel. Now, what is a pixel? It's basically just a tool that tracks all of the data of your users on your store. So you want to actually kind of connect your Shopify store to the TikTok Ads Manager or Facebook Ads Manager. How do you do that? It's also really simple. You can watch one of my other videos or just a tutorial. It's really simple. Just basically install an app on your Shopify store like the TikTok Pixel app, and it will automatically connect with your Ads Manager once you have that created. So it's actually showing in the Ads Manager. It might take up to 1 day. Now then, for your audience, you can really pick anything depending on who your audience is, or you can also just leave it completely blank. This is what I often do because the TikTok algorithm or like the Meta algorithm, they will find out the perfect audience for you, so you don't have to put some limitations on it. Now, after that, you can also choose the age. I would always go with 18+ because those are people who can actually spend money on your product. And then you can also choose, for example, if it's a strict women product, then you can choose women here or men. And then you can also choose to Daypart your ads, which is also an important thing. I would always daypart them because there's no reason for you to run ads during the night. Nobody's gonna buy your product at like 3 a.m., right? So you can turn the ads off there and then it automatically turns on in the morning. And then the last step is to have some creatives. Now, how do you create creatives? There's a lot of different ways to do this. You can use AI to create some AI creatives for you. You can use other services, or you can also in the beginning just get some creatives from competitors and just basically compile a lot of videos and then create your own creatives out of that. This is what I normally always do. You're kind of transforming them so you're not really stealing the content, and for the beginning it works well. Once you're scaling, you can get UGC creators and do a bunch of other stuff. So do that and then just upload like 3 to 5 creatives in your campaign. Write some nice call to actions, optimally like with a sale, 50% off, only right now. And then you of course have to add your domain, so your website link, and you can launch the campaign. Now then the campaign is live and it's basically spending money and getting results in for you. In the first couple of days, it might actually not look too good for your campaigns because there the campaign will try to find the right people that want your product. So it can actually spend a bit more and not get that many sales. But after that, it should get good sales and you should get a good CPA. So basically a low amount you spend for getting a sale so that you're actually in a profit. So yeah, this is basically how you start e-com or dropshipping in 2026. And this is really the best method that has worked for me and has completely transformed the way I do dropshipping. So yeah, as I said, AutoDS is the best tool. This is a must-have in 2026. Everybody's using it. All the known faces in the dropshipping space are using it. And as I said, I will leave a link down below so you can try it out for yourself. It's a no-brainer. So make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this with insane value and also different challenges where I create my own Shopify stores and basically run them up. And 2026 is your year, so get started. Bye.